Hi friends, let's make Bajra Rotlo today. It's a great option for gluten-free chapati or rotli, and it's a winter must-have in our home. So let's get to it and start making Bajra Rotlo. Here I'm taking 1 cup of bajri flour and adding 3/4 cup of hot water, and make sure you use spoon or fork to combine the flour and water together. If you're using fresh flour, you don't need to use hot water, you can just use normal water. But for store-bought flour, I think this is the best method that works for me. Once this is combined, I would cover it for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, I will just keep on kneading this. Since there is no gluten in bajra flour, it requires a lot of kneading before it can form into a ball or dough form. Once it's at the consistency where you can form rotlo, you can take a small portion and roll it out on a plastic, or you could do it with your hand also. I'm not that comfortable with the hand, so I prefer rolling it out on a plastic and then putting it on the pan. So I'll take a round ball like this. If the dough seems a little dry on your hand, you can wet your fingers and combine it with the dough that you have taken. Now you can roll this dough into dry bajra flour and make sure you tap it properly. Now roll it out with a rolling pin like a chapati. You can use your hand like I'm using it now, or you can use a rolling pin to make it nice and thin. Once this is at the consistency and the thickness you require, carefully take it out of the plastic and carefully put it on the hot pan like you see, because you don't want to break it. Since it's gluten-free, it's easily breakable. Once it's on the pan, cover it with water just a little bit and let it cook on one side before you turn it over. For this, the sign is when the water is all dried up on that side, then you can turn it around, let it cook on this side. This may take about minute to minute and a half to cook it on each side. This is a great way to include gluten-free options in your diet, which is also healthy and nutritious, high in iron and fiber. Now that it's done cooking on each side, I will put this on the flame directly. If you don't want to put it on the flame directly, you can still keep it on the tava and press it gently with the paper towel or napkin and make sure it fluffs up like it is fluffing up now. When you're doing it on the flame, make sure you press it gently so it fluffs up evenly. Once the rotlo is all fluffed up, you can remove it from the flame and apply some ghee on it, or you can skip ghee and put some peanut oil. That also tastes really nice. You can enjoy this with any seasonal vegetable. I like to enjoy this with jaggery and ghee and lasan marchu, which is basically chili garlic paste. Enjoy and like, share, and subscribe.